Hello, this is Solomon, and we are going to be looking at one, maybe two Diplomats games. In this one, Italy, it's random as usual against US, and UK. Here's War, here's a fairly infamous player, one of those standard Diplo, only plays US, Japan, is like, I'm good at the game and you're a noob, and I can only 1v1 and play US and Japan on US and Japan on Diplomats. So one of those people, but he's across from me, so I don't need to worry about him like doing some sort of meme rush against me. We have Rennie who plays this a lot, and this guy also plays it a lot. And I thought he was US. I didn't realize he was UK at first. I was like, whatever. I was getting my standard 5 duo opening. Like I was recognized the potential of a rush, but I wasn't super concerned about it. I figured I'd just roll with it if it happened. Although I did consider playing encryption, but I decided against it ultimately. Everyone else went secondary base 5 depot, 4 secondary base 4 depot. The issue with that is it really slows down your first admin a lot. And when you only have 5 depots, one admin makes a difference. Now, one admin will give you back so much income throughout the game since you built it so early. Speed it up a little. Now, Ernie, or I'll say Cloud, comes out with a Paris. I was like, fucking really? God damn it. So I was about to make the admin. If he had just waited 5 seconds, I would have ended up building the admin. That was pretty funny timing. So I go airfield, but then I was like, oh, it's their paras. I can ignore them, kinda. Well, I was like, they're not a big deal. There's only 2 of them, so. Fortunately, I'm a little too late with getting my barracks out. So now I'm gonna go barracks and I'm gonna go admin. So I started, what did I start doing? Oh, no, okay. So in this game, I made a tech mistake in the other Diplo game I might show, but in this game, okay, so let's look at the situation. I have 2 pairs dropping on me from UK, and yeah. What is a wise response here? What what are people who go air, and particularly UK, since they always go air and their ground is shit, what are they very vulnerable to? Since they can't build AA. 2. And air players in general, what are they vulnerable to? Think about it. What should you build out of your airfield? Okay, the answer is paratroopers. Because they're not going to have heavy infantry research. They're probably not, half the time, they're not even going to have ground protection, or it's going to be like way over here. So just get radio silence paratroopers and they'll just die. Yeah, this happens. I get an admin out. Now we get paratroopers. Make some light infantry to clean this up. Friendly reminder that light infantry are garbage, so I need to make a 4th one. Also make a 5th one. 5th one. I should have made a Veloz for this guy. And for some reason, he decides to get the Coventry Mark II, which is UK Advanced Recon, instead of like building air. I have no idea what the logic was behind that. I'm gonna end up losing this depot, unfortunately, which is pretty annoying. Get the oh shit! Whoops! I don't want to quit. I get the radio silence out. See, and this is why 10 supply pairs are just so good. Because you get 50% more of them. Like, Italy's are 15 supply, but imagine if I had like 16 pairs instead of like 11. Like, that's such a big difference. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine if I had 12 instead of 8. And imagine this, he has, let's say he gets another a hurricane up. Or let's just say he had 4 hurricanes. Going from 8 pairs to 4 pairs instead of is gonna make your pair rush be shit. But if you lose 12, 10 supply pairs and still have 8 left, it's still good. Like, yeah, 10 supply pairs just have so much more resilience against fighters and fighter bombers because you just build so much more of them. And again, you're not trying to fight ground units with pairs. That's not your goal. If you're doing pair rushes, you're just trying to take over their base. And you're counting on them not having ground, like significant ground protection or units anyway. But here you also send in Sayetas that pick off any hurricanes. Yeah, capture the secondary base and the HQ. Kill an admin. I managed to kill 2 admins and get rid of 1 outpost. I should have captured this HQ. I mean, that should have captured that depot. This one, I'm like, fuck. Okay then. But I get another admin. I got another barrack since I was worried there was going to be a radio science pair. This guy was a radio science pair and it was heading towards my HQ. I was cautious about that. Going after his depot, I kill it. Unfortunately, Fulgur have satchel charges. Yeah, 3rd admin. Oh, and over here, War and Alpha Neti are fighting. So, and War has 3 admins. Alpha Neti only has 2. Alpha Neti built priest for some reason. I get a depot, which is a really nice kill. So I'm making more income than him. Plus now I have 2 airfields, so I'm just gonna go for that bomb him to death. He's getting Spitfires. I try to strafe that truck, but I don't, unfortunately. Gets built before this guy can turn back around. Going back with Paris to recapture the HQ. Fortunately, P108s do not kill secondary bases in 1 run. Airfield is back. Makes an outpost. Yeah, and my dumbass bomber auto-targeted the secondary base, which, like, whoop-de-doo, I wanted to kill the airfield. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I need to get Veltros. But I mean, I'm feeling fine. Oh, this happens though, and it gets annoyingly close. Let's promote some M11s real quick to deal with it. And I send my bombers after. It's only level 1 armor. But yeah, Rennie. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Rennie. And he was. Yeah, I was like, why did you attack me? All you're doing is causing yourself to lose and causing me to lose. Neither of us are winning, and you should be playing to win. He's like, oh, I had the plan to tie you up, so either blue or brown will win. I was like, so you're not playing to win, you're trolling me. Then he said my pairs were trolling. It's like, not, no, my pairs basically knocked you out of the game. Or basically, my pairs turned the situation so that you're losing now. And did a lot of damage, so I just be able to bomb you to death in my Air Force. And I love paratroopers so much. They're really, really good in Diplo. Yeah, paratroopers are really strong against air star players. Fucking depots. I mean, fucking decoys. I go ahead and play fanaticism. Even oh man, it's just fucking say it is our left, not Veltros. Yeah, so Rennie doesn't actually have camo up, so I don't even need to recon, so I just go ahead and bomb his airfield again. And get a Spitfire. I only have a 4 FAM at this point, so my income is really low. I've been really tied up dealing with this. And the camos, it's like, oh my god, let me kill him already. God damn it. Where's my recon? And thank god Italy recon is so fast. Italy air is just so good because of that, the fast recon. Yeah, if Italy air didn't have the tech debuff, like they'd be really good. Or really, really solid. And if any of the nations had 10 supply pairs instead of 15 supply pairs, it'd be super, super good. Like 10 supply pairs are like ironically what makes French and Soviet air so decent. But I only say decent, not good, since otherwise we're really flawed. Yeah, for whatever reason, Alpha and Eddie stopped building as much admins as War. I don't know why. Yeah, that infantry from earlier, and they're just walking into the base now. For another strike, I'm not really bothering the micro around the decoys. Like, just let me kill the airfield. That they auto target the outpost, so 2 of them do. But here comes the. And I get the bombing run off, even though this was taking. The recon is taking fire. And he has no depots left, so yeah. Techie's done live. And he was like, oh, now brown or blue is gonna win. It's like, you're not. And he was like, good luck. And I was like, I don't really need luck. Well, luck is helpful, but in this situation, there isn't a whole lot of luck here. Like, I know blue and brown are just gonna keep on fighting and fighting. Because War is the kind of player who is like, well, in that FFA game, I may have lost because I was suiciding into you, but you surrendered before I did. Or I was in your base, so that means I win. I'm better than you knew. Even though we lost the game. Like, the point of the game is to win. If you're suiciding into somebody, you're not winning. Or even if you do kill the other person but you still lose, guess what? You're not good because you lost. If you're good, like me, you can have a lot less admins than the other players, deal with someone troll rushing you, still win. Yeah, at this point I was like, well, Alphanetti is being pushed in by War, so War probably. Well, I saw this. I counted admins. It's like roughly twice as many as mine. I have 7. War has. Oh, he only has 11. But yeah, that's still a lot more. Although now I have a second HQ too. But it doesn't really matter as more income since he's wasting it all trying to push in Alphanetti. So at this point, I was looking at my option. Oh yeah, so this Armored Recon actually snuck past my infantry. I wasn't really looking. So I had to emergency build this bunker. And I send these guys over to deal with it. At this point, yeah, after when he surrenders, he had this cruiser left over here. I was wondering what to do. Well, they'll outscale me in the admin game. At least the war probably will. Oh, he will. But he's using all his resources against Alphanetti. So that means I probably could outscale him in admin since he's putting so much money into this war. This conflict with blue. But at the same time, since he's doing that, instead of investing in air and A8, it means I can just bomb rush him in the game sooner rather than later. Oh, I know he probably doesn't have AA since I haven't seen him play radio silence and I haven't seen light units going into his forest. Not that I've been paying a whole lot of attention, but it doesn't really seem like there's any. That's just not really a reason for him to make AA or go heavy in the fighters or anything since he's not under air pressure. And again, due to the type of player that he is, he's just going to focus on running into Alphanetti instead of trying to win the match. So then he can claim he beat a player. And I decided to throw on more paratroopers, since paratroopers are almost like single-use bombers. So if my bombers got shot down here, like I just have a ton of pairs to drop down. And yeah, he doesn't even have camo up. I guess he wasn't paying attention, or I just didn't care. Rennie leaves since he's like, oh wait, Solomon actually is gonna win, even though I trolled him with my stupid para rush. Let's speed this up. Friendly reminder that I love the models of paratroopers, except for the UK one and the German one. Those are merely okay. All the other ones are amazing though. Yeah, War got he got so much more income. So did Halfanetta even. Like if War was good and focused, he could have won the match. Instead he focused on beating blue at the cost of winning. So yeah. Let's go look at the other one now. Where is it? Here we go. With a wonderful, not great, not terrible friend of mine. Steam friend, RUSE friend, however you want to say it. And both these guys were beneath level 100. Soviets, which is, in my opinion, the strongest FFA, Diplo FFA faction. Mid and late game. Well, maybe not really mid and late game. I think overall I'd consider them the strongest. I mean, early, nations like Japan or Italy, yeah, I can just meme suicide rush someone and probably knock them out fairly easily. But as far as winning goes, yeah, Soviets are really up there. Because of the IS-3, the cheap yak. Easy to get up if you're getting bomber rush or something. Cheap barracks. Respawn the rushes, just get the barracks out for cheap and get Gardia. And then there's the cheap recon for when you do recon spam and heavy artillery late game. Then there's also 10-5 paras, which are really nice for mid game captures. Or para counter attacks against air players. Yeah, both these players obviously have no idea what you're doing because they're building production and units right away and not depots. Yeah, the only real threat here is not great, not terrible. I go 5 depot, he also goes 5 depot. He decrypted me. That's really funny. Friendly reminder, you don't need to decrypt me 99% of the time in the first 5 minutes. I am not going to attack you unless I'm feeling very, very spicy. If I'm going to attack you, it's probably going to be like at the past the 5-minute mark at least. Otherwise, I'm just responding to rushes in the first 5 minutes and ecoing up. Or getting eco, I should say. That was an interesting blitz right there. Oh, yeah, this stuff. Putting a secondary base over there. I guess he's playing decryption to see if I'm going to build admins. Like, I have 2 admins, so this little side expansion over here, I basically equaled already. 2 depots, I have 2 admins, so... Unless he's going to have to defend this now from pressure from red or blue. Well, blue ends up conquering red, so yeah. There's airfield. Get a 3rd admin, and I'm not splitting them apart since I'm super greedy, and I wasn't expecting Jeff to attack me. But then I wasn't really paying attention. I see air, and the airfield like, fuck, motherfucker. So that's an airfield truck. I also make artillery base. And I should have built the airfield sooner. Working A, and he gets both the airfield and all 3 admin, so it's very suboptimal. Very suboptimal. At least I got some A though, so I can keep his recon away. He has 2 admins. You know, what if instead of doing camo, I kept my base uncamouflaged, but I decrypted whoever's likely to attack me? Beautiful thought. Maybe that would be a better use of my early ruses. Do a secondary base, but that was before I got attacked, and now I clearly don't have the resources to do this. So I researched Yaks, and I was like, wait, god damn it, I should have got paratroopers. It's wonderful 10 supply paratroopers, since I can see he doesn't have barely anything over here. Just doubling up on air, so paratroopers are the solid call. And he won't see the paratroopers likely because he's going to focus on bombing out these depots instead of going over here. And yeah, paratroopers, you want to do radio silence and build them up. And our depot, I'm not sure why we went after that one instead of this one. Yeah, he starts to Mustang spam, which is kind of annoying. It's like, I'm going to lose a lot of paratroopers, unfortunately. So I end up building 4 Yaks, which isn't worth it. I should just build 8 more Paras instead of building Yaks for escort duties. And the thing is, if he has 4 Mustangs going after my Paras and I kill 4 Mustangs, I get 100 supply back from killing the Mustangs. But if I just have 8 more Paras, I most likely I'll just outright kill him anyway, so. And since ideally the pair rush will knock him out, like this outright I capture him, so I'll just build more pairs instead of getting the axe. I'm researching. Oh, I'm still getting more yaks. I get 5 yaks actually. Yeah, 10 pairs, it wasn't really worth it to get the yaks. Although I could potentially strafe Trex coming out, but like the yaks are just gonna tie down dealing with the Mustangs and the Warhawks, so yeah. Here we go. Start spamming out the Trex. Funnily enough, one of these Trex dies to the plane crash, and the other one gets severely damaged. Kill an admin. Also land 3 guys over here. Here we go. Time to start killing those planes. And killing the admins. Unfortunately, he already has Rangers research due to the little conflict over here, which is very annoying. I should have had a barracks, or do I have a barracks built? I should have built my own barracks, then I can make like Streltsy, like 3 Streltsy in half a second. But unfortunately he recaptures right away. And I should have killed this admin, but I didn't. But I did kill this one, and I killed a ton of his planes. As you can see, I have more points now. Also captured a secondary base, but it's not worth it to build anything. I don't have heavy infantry research, so yeah. It wouldn't accomplish anything and just get bombed. Same time, oh, I don't have any admins yet. Killing some supply trucks. He goes after my infantry, but I moved the Perez, and he ends up killing his own admin. But now my depots run out. Blue is conquering red. But I was so focused on this over here that I didn't realize I had a ton of money saved up. So I end up building 2 admins, and this time I actually spaced them apart. So yeah, I dealt a major, super major blow to not great, not terrible there. Huge hit to his economy. And I just killed so many of his planes, so he either has to rebuild his admins or rebuild his air force, and it's just like he can't do both really. Not quickly anyway. I also take both these depots. Senia's Blower Rangers over here, so I end up getting Gardia. I was gonna say, Jeff was still favored to win this, since Blue wasn't actually making any admins, so they don't have a whole lot of income. See, he has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 5 admins, and I have 2 admins. That's not good. And he also has 2 depots left. Oh, they're about to run out anyway, so whatever. Go ahead and clear out this town. Now Blue is finally getting admins. I counterattack with my Gordia. Maybe it can do something. But then blue starts pushing into Jeff with M19s and purgings. So that's actually really kind of a big deal since Thunderbolts aren't that good. These guys die, but whatever. I do some splitting though, so only one of them dies. Blue plays radio silence for some reason. Got M40s doing stuff, not good since you can just suicide Thunderbolts into them, and these cost 50 supply, so it's a winning trade for whoever suicides the Thunderbolt. Let's speed it up a little. Where I am up to 3 admins. Not great, not terrible is up to 10 admins, so a little bit more than me. It goes to pawn my depots. Get a 4th admin. Yeah, so this point I'm just like hoping blue can do something not great. I get a 5th admin. A big old push here, even with the Bofors coming up. Yeah, some costly Thunderbolt losses to kill all those Willies. And he still has more Willies over it. No, he doesn't actually. That was all his recon. So he starts spamming out AT bunkers, which are total, which are garbage. For some reason, he like just suicides his M40s into the bunkers. Like what? Like yeah, like the M19s are just doing so much damage, and now the Ragings are just here. So should have started making Rangers a lot earlier. So you could try to screen or zone off the Persians and let the Thunderbolts do the work. Yeah, now not great is losing a ton of his shit, and I meanwhile have 8 admins. Amy. So I was looking, it's like, well, not great is gonna be not in the game now. So let me go pair rush blue and capture all this shit. Not great, gets zero fill back up and starts spamming Thunderbolts. Since he still has 6 admins left. The blue hasn't just oh my, and the Thunderbolts are landing right here. That's just amazing. Well, unless he manually tells him to go over here. Thunderbolts beat Warhawks 1-on-1, but there's a lot of Warhawks, so I'm getting radio science pairs gathered up. For some reason, blue is pair spamming. You only do them like this if it's late, like super late game, and you're just trying to stoke up AA fire in enemy planes. If you actually want to do something before the super spam part of the game, you get them all grouped up so they all hit at the same time. Place fanaticism, wow. I'm basically around top of them since before he notices. And I'm not for sure if he notices now. He might be zoomed in on the map over here or something. Also, as Soviets, I guess other nations too, doing a dual paradrop plus having infantry push can work real well. Work really well. Like you're pretty much generating pressure across their entire base plus their front. Like it's just so, like an incredible amount of pressure. It's really easy to do with Soviets to the cheaper barracks and just how good their infantry are. Okay, we're just gonna speed this up to the end. Since he just starts spamming pairs at me, and not great captures this little expansion over here. I have the issues. I actually researched these earlier, but I just hadn't built them till now. Captures my barracks, but then I noticed I'm like, shit. More Paris spam, it's not gonna do anything. Machine gun nest spam, but machine gun nests are garbage. Spam out some BA-11s to stop them from making anything over here. Get Cermavix out. More Paris spam on top of a barracks. The Russian barracks, so it's not gonna do anything unless I move my infantry away and don't notice. The AA bunker spam. If these AA bunkers had 250 range on her AA against ground instead of 200, and if they cost 25, they would like be so much better than machine gun nest for anti-infantry jobs. But instead they're 30, and AA guns only have 200-meter range against ground, so it's not that useful. Build a bunch of pushkas for the meme. They will surrender. Like 285 losses of planes, 1,700 kills, goddamn. Or 250 losses of infantry and 1,000 kills of infantry. Good shit. That is the end of this video.